let's not get bogged down with who blew up, all right? Because I've been reading about this farm. Richard and James began to load their basket by hand.
Oh, that's a big one.
But I'm allergic to manual labour, so I used horsepower instead. And then I went into town to buy supper.
Just point out, seriously, I have not had my teeth whitened. Really?
Yes, he has.
I haven't.
He has, hasn't he? He has.
Just
Look at them. Nobody's
I'm
teeth
getting
just go
conscious
white.
now. I have not.
Hello?
Hamster.
Ah! How are you?
Well, I'm not very well, mate.
Why are you not very well?
But you know the 1:30 train we're catching?
Yes.
No.
You've missed your train.
No, I haven't missed it. It just isn't. It doesn't exist.
What do you mean it doesn't? How can it not exist?
Well, no, it's not. He drinks lager. What's wrong with that? That is a great
Because
choice
he
for a
drinks
working
Stella.
man.
Stella.
It's just lager. Well,
It's
that's
not just
You'd be
lager.
at the bar bickering saying, oh, have you got anything Italian? I want the right one. It's
I
just...
know that this is an old
Oh,
gag, but that's going
thank
up
you.
there now. What are you going to do about that?
Thank you.
What
That
are you
old
gonna do about
favourite. Yeah.
Can I crash into James every time we stop?
No.
Just a tiny...
No!
Huh?
Right, here he comes now. Captain Slow is his name, or the Italians call him Mr. Slowly.
Do you know what? If I'd been in Bomber Command in 1943, I would have bombed the Nürburgring every single night until it was gone. Am I the only person who thinks like this?
This bad back of yours, would you say it makes you a bit crabby?
There's nothing to do with that bad back. I'm not he's got a bad back as well, but he won't agree with me about it.
Okay.
Ride is important.
All right.
Bomb it! It was a bad policy. Look where we are now. We no longer have Dresden Cathedral or all that lovely pottery, but we do have the Nürburgring, and under my bombing policy, we wouldn't have cars that rode badly, and you'd have a nice cathedral to look at and better saucers.
The most boring-looking car. What is it? I'm nodding off.
Good news!
What?
It's a Dacia Sandero.
Is it?
Yes.
Seriously.
Yeah, I just think we're going to look ridiculous. Jealousy's Hammond. I know you like it.
It's that song. Oh. I hate that bit.
So we decided to spruce them up at the top-secret Top Gear Antique Restoration Centre on the A451 just outside Kidderminster. So really, we do have two Top Gear top tips for you tonight. One, yes, you can buy rather than rent, and two, don't go to America. Well, how hard can it be?
Don't say that.
Just talk me through it.
Power steering, thrown all its oil out, fluid. That's what was making the smoke. It was
I'm not
burning off on the
interested.
manifold.
That is Ann River.
Yes, it is.
Well, there must be a bridge somewhere.
Why must there be a bridge?
Well, there must be.
Well, there isn't. Look.
Well, there isn't one there, but there'll be a
No,
bridge.
but the only he goes away with a sort of girl for the weekend and then goes, awfully sorry.
Bit of an issue
Would
with the
you
wallet.
mind awfully settling this while I go and warm up the Jag? You know what I mean. As you may have noticed, the audience there applauding the tragic death of one of Britain's best-loved comedians, Jimmy Carr.
Does that mean he's not coming on then?
Well, James, he's burst and is now basically chum on the waters of the harp. So that's a no. He's not coming on.
Well, we're not.
No, we're not. We're going to use our tame racing driver. Some say he's the Stig, but he isn't. He's the Stig's Chinese cousin.
As you'd expect, I've been the wisest, and I've done this properly. I've combined European stylishness with legendary German reliability in this BMW Z3. And I was the first to arrive. This is the McLaren MP4-12C.
And James May, you shall cross it first.
Why am I crossing it first?
Because I just said, James May, you shall cross it first.
He did. He said that.
I did, didn't I?
You did. You said that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? Ambitious, but rubbish. When Peugeot starts making cows. And on that bombshell, it's time to end. Thank you so much for watching.
What's the Norwegian for "oh cock"?
You don't think the producers are messing with the subtitles, do you?
No, they wouldn't do that.
Sometimes my genius is... it's almost frightening. Tonight, we are the three wise men. And our challenge is to get from the east to the birthplace of the baby Jesus, here in Bethlehem. It's broken.
Don't hit it with the hammer.
Why?
Because it's the tool of a pikey.
Hammond, when was the last time you went home after work not in an air ambulance?
When was the last time you took your own clothes off at night rather than have a paramedic cut them off in a field?
Now, hang on a minute.
You crashed after the finishing line, so our cameras weren't there. We had to get that clip from YouTube. That is not professional. That is selfish.
Look,
It is.
I just don't know how it happened.
We do. We know exactly how it happened. History has taught us you can't drive in a straight line. And now we've seen you can't drive around a corner either. And so, at precisely 11 minutes past 7, the race began.
3, 2, 1.
Glad you said that up here, Hammond.
Well,
on my favourite road. Hang on, before you go.
What?
I genuinely don't like heights, OK?
No, no.
It's my biggest failing. Among many, I accept.
If you're watching this in the edit, make sure that doesn't go on television. I want people thinking it's a death trap. It happened again! Edit that out as well. And the wheels of the Agrion. It actually looks a bit like you.
What?
You know, small and with a sort of surprised expression. A tree!
Yes.
A house!
Well, then that's
a
perfect.
telegraph
My
pole!
face in that car. Honestly, I'm so chuffed. This time I've done this right.
James, too, posted a thoughtful and considerate time. And now we could only hope the orangutan would do the same.
Well, as I said in the film, it is a bit stiff.
Yeah, just why don't you tell the ladies and gentlemen how many laps of our track you managed in it before the rear tyres were down to the canvas?
It's a very pretty girl over there. Have you seen?
How many laps did you manage of our track before the rear tyres were lunged? How many? Four. 4 laps of the track.
Now, for our car, we've got something really very, very special. There she is. It's the Kia Cerato 1.5 diesel.
Okay.
I believe in speed. Power.
You try and see.
Power and speed solves many things.
Come on, Jeremy.
And behind you! Sound my bell for pedestrians.
Ready to stop as soon as I say.
James, look at the map behind you.
Yeah, I know, Jeremy. What do you suggest? Should we just lie it on the top?
Can we not bicker now? Now, moving on, and we move on, surprisingly, to golf. It is very popular. There are 4 million golfers in the UK alone.
Yeah, now that is almost 8% of the adult population. And we can't really understand this, because as far as we can make out, golf is extremely boring.
Because the ooze was so bad, we had to get even more drastic with the weight shedding. We toiled away for hours. Well, 2 of us did. Well, if he is dead and you fancy a job on Top Gear, why not write to us at I'm better than Richard Hammond was?
I'll guarantee that nothing exciting, vibrant, dynamic, new, creative, hopeful, or beneficial in any way to humanity has ever been done, thought of, or driven to in that drab, dreary, entirely beige, willfully awful pile of misery.
We start actually with, well, we're calling it the Nissan Juke Award for the worst car of the year.
And the winner is... It's the Nissan Juke.
There you go.
Well, it's a deserved award.
Yeah, it is.
The judges were particularly impressed with its consistent awfulness. It was awful when it was first launched 7 years ago, and it continues to be awful to this day. Well done, the Nissan.
Do you know what that car is? It's a wacky vicar. It's the sort of vicar that... I've just been on My Face, and do you know who else was there? Jesus! Where we cued the music and set to work. Still, could be worse.
Oh, no! Now look what I've done.
Some weird paste.
Don't like squid.
Okay, well, you can have crab with
I don't like crab.
razor clams.
Don't like clams. Because for 1 second I thought it was your present to me.
Actually, I have actually bought you a present. I know where we're going is very cold, so you'll need to stay warm, so I've got you that.
Oh, I say. Oh, thank you very much.
Richard and I had also bought James something. To remind you of this extraordinary trip that we have been on.
What? Oh, seriously, that's...
Because we know you love horses.
Price on it.
Thanks, lads.
Through. It's time for the smug face. As we know, caravans are a menace. We all know that.
Because my car was £2,990, meaning I have 2,010 points straight away there, which I think you will find makes me the winner.
That's just silly. That's just ridiculous.
And with his usual sense of urgency, James started on the shed.
Oh, yes. So you see, you take the big spanner off, you can see the big spanner is missing, put the big spanner on, you know it's in the right place. If Jeremy Clarkson came in here and did that, you'd see immediately that that is not the correct spanner for that peg. That should be on there, and that should be on there.
Jesus wept.
Yes. What I was just demonstrating there was the other side of the mid-engine argument, which is when it does go, it goes a bit more quickly. It's really very simple. Here's our road here, and obviously that's closed because that's the one we're working on. So anybody who wanted to go down there to Arden's Grafton will have to go round the block. So I'm going to put a sign up that takes them towards Stratford, down there, and then somewhere I'll take them back round to there, and then they'll be back round at Arden's, at the other end of this road. Easy.
Hammond, you blithering idiot!
I don't believe you. Sit rep. Richard Hammond is a
Go on. Go and meet your fate. Yeah. What I thought I'd do is put the fire out and then say...
Back to the studio. Right, I'm up to 18 million pieces of glass. Look in another fold, there you go, 18 million and 2, 3. Why do they call this stuff safety glass?
Is a Labradoodle, so she's part Labrador and part Poodle.
Yeah, that makes her a hybrid.
Yes.
We were going to call her Prius, but that would have been cruel, and she would have eaten a lot more than we were expecting.
Yeah.
Great, and I'm going to be taking them on in the GTR.
Which is a Datsun,
Yeah, on roads with a 60-mile-an-hour speed limit.
where there's a policeman every 200 yards.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn up next week like that.
Hang on a minute, though. This is the second Lexus you've liked.
It is, you're a Lexus fan. There you go.
And then I'm going to join the police as a constable and become a chief inspector within a week with my trouser leg rolled up in one of those.
Oh, it was a Mason's. I thought that was a sexual thing.
I went on the internet this week.
Oh, God.
And I found this. It is just pure pornography.
I'm afraid that's the case.
And brown!
What?
Brown!
It's sunburst orange.
Mate, that's a brown car.
It's sunburst orange, it's not brown.
It's brown!
Orange.
It always had a smugmobile in it. Look at them. 2 gee whizzes taking out one space. That's just selfish.
In May's Britain, that would be punishable by 6 months in prison.
James ran out of petrol. Therefore, you get minus 141.
Hang on.
What?
I've got minus exactly what I already had.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the rules, but it happened to him once, actually.
It did.
does, yeah.
That is the rules. You're minus 141, so you're currently on
naught.
James set the benchmark, so he gets 0. I got minus 281, and Hammond, you got minus 1,000.
I didn't even take part.
That's why you get minus 1,000. No. It's red. I mean, it takes a couple of guys minutes.
Half-life is actually constant. A piece of uranium will have a half-life, and when that half-life is past, the remaining bit still has the same half-life. I think the word was coined by Marie Curie. The early 20th century was the time when radioactivity was identified, discovered, codified.
It's a little-known fact that Buzz Aldrin's first words when he set foot on the moon were, "Good God, you can see Belgium from up here." This meant finding some thieves who insisted that we pixelate their faces. Unfortunately, the pixelating was done by a man who just had his car nicked. Oh, yeah. Which went well.
Oh, my word. Oh! Since we're alone viewers, and it's traditional for me to be honest at this point, I will say that the car feels a little careworn.
There we are, look, 50 feet below sea level, and we have arrived at journey's end. The Caspian, the largest inland body of water in the world.
The Mastretta is the one that started a bit of trouble for us.
We spoke about it on the news, on the show, and
was,
the Mexicans
it
took
was.
exception to some of the things we said.
They hate us in Mexico.
To go to Mexico.
No, they hate us.
Yeah.
I wanted to happen here.
Well, you want me to drive into it?
No,
No.
I'll cut your head off. You will need a beep there, BBC Two.
So if we make the pedals go all the way forwards, seat all the way back, and then take the fuse out.
Yes.
Did it fill with smoke? Did it lose power?
Wasting your breath.
It would help, of course, if we could talk to the driver and find out what actually happened out there, but it's just stopped working, like a TV on standby.
Unlike James May, I will only run on television.
It's very much a party sort of place. It has very elegant properties. It's like Monaco in many ways, actually. Have you ever been to Hammersmith? And Kushkosh?
Oh, the squish squash.
Where's the Audi R8?
It's not here.
Who here would have a Nissan Kumquat in front of an R8?
Is this going to be a rival for the new Pagani? What? The replacement for the Zonda. It's called the
Hurrah!
No, it's spelled Huyra. The
Hurrah! So you've got a choice now, if you're a wealthy person, between the twat of hurrah or the hurrah.
Hello viewers, Jezza has obviously spoken to Hammond because Jezza has just run me up to gloat.
Because speedometers are never absolutely accurate, the producers fitted each of our cars with high-tech telemetry so they could see how fast we were really going. And then we were sent onto the track for a sighting lap.
Much, yeah.
Wait a minute.
What? 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 We've done it. We're here.
Hello?
Come on, I'm nearly here. Look.
Wait a minute.
Well,
They've crossed out the one they gave us this morning and written another one in felt tip. You haven't finished yet. More news in the morning. I'm not convinced by that, though, because I think electricity is a mystery. It is. No, I don't actually believe in it.
You don't believe in electricity?
No, nobody really understands it. Don't just stand there, you idiots. It's filling up.
James, I've looked at the situation, and there's nothing we can do.
You join us today for this historic ceremony. It is rare indeed for a royal to acknowledge that the passage of time means they can no longer properly perform their state duties and must hand the mantle onto the younger generation.
Yes, at last.
Not me, Philip.
Yeah, shut up, you big chug-head buffoon. Let the little leek muncher get on with it.
Thank you. I suppose, and His Royal Highness Prince Philip now prepares to hand over the ceremonial stick of office, along with the title Offender of the Realm, to his successor, Jeremy Clarkson.
My, what a massive knob! And so's the thing he's holding.
Oh, he's good, isn't he?
Yeah, now do you swear to travel the world and racially insult everybody you meet, no matter how old, infirm or defenseless they are?
I do, you slitty-eyed plate smasher.
Do you swear to swear?
I fucking do.
And finally, do you swear to embarrass your family and bring disgrace on the nation?
I do indeed, you doddery old moussaka.
You offensive fuzzy-head git! Oh, you're a worthy successor.
Ooh, you just hit me for no good reason. You're my kind of guy.
Then I hereby name thee Offender of the Realm. May you forever disgust all liberal broadsheet readers.
Congratulations, Mr. Clarkson.
I'm surprised you didn't go with Katie Hopkins. How did you choose? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch up.
Jeremy broke out his vast and sophisticated toolkit.
What else is electrical in here?
Not the exhaust manifold.
I've done the fuse box, if that's what that is.
I think that's an air filter.
Filter.
Right.
It's all mechanical. You can mend it with a hammer.
If this works...
Yes. Right. Soldier on.
Right, accident report form. Was Avis vehicle on correct side of the road? Yes, I was. Explain how accident occurred. A maniac came the other way. I immediately decided we needed more labour-saving machinery. So I rented a digger for Hammond, and I went for something that would humiliate May.
Clarkson! Oh, no!
What was that?
It fell over, James! State who, in your opinion, was responsible for the accident. Him! Him! He was mad! Right. Onwards! Souveniri. Yazaim. Washi souveniri.
You seem to have ordered some wood. Jeremy then asked for some apples.
Well, we've eaten. Shall we go?
The next morning, after breakfast had been cleared away...
What?
Fancy a banana.
Excuse me.
Not knowing the exchange rate, I accidentally bought more than one. No, it's all right. Do I have all of them? Oh, Christ, oh, bloody hell! How do you do that? How the hell do you do that? I can't get over how heavy those bananas were. How could she have them on her head? Ow, ow, I'm on fire. Oh, ow. What did I...
Oh, for God's sake! Right, that's got it.
Do you see where the... Hold on a minute.
What?
Do you see where the end of your jib landed? I'd only walked back to see where the pile was. If I'd still been standing there, it'd take my head off, you madman. Almost kill me. What do you mean it fell over? They don't fall over, crane lorries. They don't fall over on the motorway.
Well, it has done, hasn't it?
What do you mean it doesn't
You
fall over?
knocked it over.
Your crane is too small, so I've got a bigger one to reach further into the river.
My crane is too small.
Yes.
That's punishable by death, is it?
Fuel, which is rubber.
Don't. Here's a tip. Please, I'm a doctor of engineering twice. If you use rubber as fuel, you're not going to go as far as if you use like petrol or dynamite. It's all just delicacy, this.
Oi!
Sir, you might want to put your fingers in your ears.
I don't know where those two are or what they're plotting, but it won't work. This car is simply invincible. I strayed slightly over the speed limit there, and I was caught, and they dealt with me efficiently and courteously, as befits a civilised nation, which is, of course, what France is.
No. France is a country you have to drive through to get to Italy. That's all it's for. All right?
He's not going to like it.
Look, the fact of the matter is, they've got better cheese, they've got better wine, they've got better... They
haven't got better cheese. They are a bunch of treacherous, lamb-burning Yorkshire peasants. All right?
Look, have you seen this? Have you seen this bridge? What country is that in? Is it in Britain or is it in France?
It's in France.
It was designed by an Englishman, but we're so tight-fisted we wouldn't build it here and they would.
Right. No.
They're better than us.
No, they're rude.
Look, they're better than us. I promised the policeman I'd say that.
They're rude.
Otherwise he would have taken my licence away and put me in the Bastille. Now, I'm not joking, they came alongside me and I looked across, thought, I'm in trouble here, and they were just going...
They were. Did it not occur in your big woolly head that maybe it was a trap?
No, you see, I trust the French.
You see,
so they weren't a bit brock.
Exactly.
You know? What sort of trap?
Well, I mean, carry on, Mr. Clarkson, and then there's a battery of cameras just under the next bridge to nobble you.
No, tallest race on earth now, the Dutch. Officially. Mind you, they do take a lot of drugs. That's why they like Top Gear so much. Hello, Dutchie. Get out of the way, you Polish lorry! Why are you cluttering up our roads with Latvian milk? The Chinese are very good at this sort of thing. I'm speaking to you now from behind a pair of fake Ray-Bans, wearing a fake Armani jacket, carrying a fake Louis Vuitton bag, in which we find a fake iPad and a fake iPhone. And if we consult my fake Omega, we see that it's 25 to 3, probably, which means it's time to pop into the fake Starbucks over there for a cup of fake coffee. It seems then that the expression copyright infringement doesn't translate terribly well into Mandarin.
Back a bit. How many of those engines does AMG make by hand every year?
18,000, and that's not including the ones they make for Pagani with the Zonda.
Over 18,000 by hand. I mean, Fritz must be the hardest working bloke in the whole of Europe.
He is.
I can't come home tonight, I must make another 20,000 engines. Meet my hands!
So, fingers out,
it's
water spoon! Yeah,
it's amazing.
There's no wonder he gets the odd one wrong. Anyway, the point I want to make here is, here we've got a government agency selling us these number plates on the basis that you can tweak around with them to make them say something else. Then you have another government agency with tall hats and plastic shoes booking you for changing your number plate round so it says stamps.
Absolutely right. Welcome to Britain.
Welcome to Britain, everybody. This is the worst country in the world.
Yes.
Now, they do use power, so I rang up Volvo and I said, what is this all about? How much do your daylight running lights, how much extra fuel does that mean you're using? And they went away and they did a calculation and they came back and they said, to be honest, it's such a tiny amount that we can't measure it. So now Audi have said, yes, but we will half it. So now it's even shorter again. And that was the Swedes, who, let's face it, are a rational bunch. The Germans have made the Swedes look reckless. What sort of an achievement is that?
Because just up the road from the Mercedes factory is the German wine-producing area. God doesn't like German wine, let's be honest.
So every year, God sends hailstorms to flatten the German vines, so we don't have to have any Blue Nun and Black Tower. And now Mercedes has gone along. We've got rid of the clouds. More German wine, I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen.
It's terrifying. It's bad news.
No, but I just wondered, why don't they just, for example, build a shed?
Well, because they're German.
They're Germans. This would be simple.
If it's hailing, I don't think...
It is easier to send a Messerschmitt into the clouds and shoot
the clouds out of the sky.
Did they not mention this, then?
Do you know they didn't?
How odd.
It is, isn't it? Because Mercedes like to go on about their heritage and history, and they didn't mention that one.
Well, perhaps they didn't mention it because it's got Hitler in it.
I don't know.
That's not Hitler.
It is.
It isn't. No, that car was built long before indicators were invented, so he's just there to do some hand signals.
Really? What signals are you doing there, then, James?
He's saying, take the Third Reich.
Ow! Private ticket.
Bentley is owned by VW.
Yeah.
That car was styled by a Belgian, and it was engineered by a man called Ulrich Eichhorn. Doesn't sound very British.
Are you presenting Top Gear, or are you writing a letter to the Daily Telegraph?
Well, I'm just saying that you know immediately that that car is German because it's got too much power. They've overdone it, as usual, like they did on their French holiday in 1939.
James, the Queen is German, but
Yes.
you don't sing Deutschland, Deutschland, über alles every time she comes on the television, do you?
Well, I do, actually.
Yeah, he does.
The real problem is obviously that between now and when you're watching this, really anything could have happened. Somebody could have invented a car that, I don't know, runs on jelly. We might have declared war with France. To be brutally honest, the only real solution to keeping fuel prices down is population control.
What, we nuke China?
No, not...
James May's fuel price solution.
Not kill people.
Well, fair enough. Think about it. How many people are there in France?
In France, it's about the same as here,
60
about
million.
60 million.
We don't need all of them, surely.
Do you know what's happened here? Audi, who of course own Lamborghini, they've built all of the car and then just let the Italians, to keep them happy, do one thing. So what news have you got then, James, this week?
Well, actually, I've got some news from Korea.
You can't tell, can you, that Top Gear's just been sold in Korea?
No, no.
Well, no, I don't think there's any evidence. I think we're smoothing this one out nicely.
It's not showing.
Hello, you industrious little fellows.
That's got him on side. Well done. It's not like we've ever upset anyone.
I know. Well, there was the vicar whose tree I rammed in the Toyota pickup truck.
Yeah,
and
that was-
everyone in Wales, and everyone in Birmingham, and everyone in America. We should do a car that's quintessentially German.
Well, just replace the spoons with little sausages in
No,
clips.
no. Give it trafficators that go like that. A sat-nav that only goes to Poland. Und ein Fanbelt that will last for 1,000 years. They're just shooting at me because my car's Japanese. It's racism. Now this is a half French, half Italian car. That's a worry. You see, when the French and the Italians come together to do cooking, that's great. When they come together to make a car, run. Run for your life.
The interesting thing about the French nation, I think because they are essentially peasants and communists, is that they are quite good at the fairly small and fairly simple car.
We all know why it is. It's because Lamborghini are owned by Audi, so the Germans do the actual building of the cars, and then they let the Italians do the brochure. So they're just filling the numbers. It's got 1,000,000 horsepower, yes. 100,000, it's invisible, and it's got cannons. Mexican car's just going to be a lazy, feckless, flatulent open that stops, leaning against a fence asleep, looking at a cactus with a blanket with a hole in the middle on as a coat.
It's interesting because they can't do food, the Mexicans, can they? Because it's all like sick with cheese on it. I mean,
Refried sick.
yeah, refried sick.
I'm sorry, but just imagine waking up and remembering you're Mexican.
It'd be brilliant. It'd be brilliant because you could just go straight back to sleep again. Oh, I'm a Mexican. I'm a Mexican.
All I'm going to do all day.
That's why we're not going to get any complaints about this, because the Mexican embassy, the ambassador's going to be sitting there with a remote control like this. They won't complain. The things I'd rather do than drive one of those include presenting next week's show while gently cupping James's scrotum.
And we're off the air in Korea.
Yeah, goodbye, industrious little fellows.
Give me a minute. I'm going to have trouble shifting that vision now.
What are Zonda going to do?
Oh, that'll be easy. Well, they're Italian, aren't they? They'll just lie. That's what they do. So they say, emissions is very important. Is it low or high? Low. Okay, my emissions is 1. And that's it. And that's how they'll just lie.
They will just lie. Well,
Remember, we thought we'd said goodbye to Lada. I think about 97 when they finally went away. No more horrible Russian cars made out of turnips. Well, they're back with this.
Look at our glorious new car!
I mean, clearly, this is poor. Very, very poor. The best thing about it is, I mean, it's obviously rubbish just looking at it, but they've decided to model it on other cars to compete directly with them. So they've built it to compete with the Fiat Brava and the Toyota Stala, both of which are cars that aren't built anymore.
So they're competing with cars that were
I
out
was
of
confident
date.
of winning this competition. And it's just... if you see what those coming, run. They are absolutely awful.
Are they going to be sold in Britain?
Well, certainly in bits of Europe. They'll cost about £3,000, all of which you will lose the moment you take the whole lot. Worthless.
Top Gear, top tip, avoid.
But it is beautiful. Look.
The best thing about this is you just know it has to have come from a country where drugs are legal.
It could only have been the Dutch. You can see them now sitting around one night all listening to Bob Marley and somebody just, these cars, too many wheels, let's lose one.
My favourite Dutch story is they had an explorer years ago, OK, called Abel Tasman, who went off to the South Seas to try and expand, you know, find new lands and so on. And he found Tasmania, because he was Abel Tasman, and that's named after him. He found New Zealand, and he found the Fiji Islands. He missed Australia.
It's easily done.
I was having a deck, having a little smoke, sailed right past it.
I think you've got everything.
It's just unbelievable. I'm sorry about that.
But then they brought it over to this country.